We are going to talk about things that can go in the background. After you draw your people, you need to think about what setting are you putting your people in? Are they outside? Are they inside? There are outside things like plants, buildings, rocks, grass, mountains, toys. You can also go inside where there's furniture, photos, a table, pets, a window to the outside, or maybe even a rug and carpet. Here I have a portrait and I'm going to make this outside. I'm going to start with drawing a line for ground. But when I get to the girl, I'm going to stop, pick up my crayon, and pretend to draw a line. We don't want to draw lines through our people if they're lines that belong to the background. So when you reach the person, like I just did with the arm, you are going to skip over it. Now that I am outside, I can think about what goes on this grass, like this building. It has a flat roof, and I'm going to give it a fancy door. Buildings could be a school, a house, an apartment building, or a store. What kind of store should we build here? I'm using rectangles to make windows, and there's a sign above the door. Let's go for ice cream. Instead of using the words ice cream, I'm going to draw an image to show that this is an ice cream store. And this girl in my drawing is saying, "Hey, come along." I'm going to add more land behind her. And remember that you skip over the person. And now that I have more land, I could add some other buildings. I'm not going to put details on these. I'm just going to leave them as rectangles. Don't forget that you can add plants and nature outside. I'm drawing this tree. It's much smaller than the girl because it's far away. You can add some lines for grass and think about what goes in the sky. The more details you add, the more interesting your drawing becomes. I'm going to start with a drawing that has two boys, and we're going to put these inside. This could be your portrait of you and someone special, like a brother. I am going to put this inside by drawing a line that goes straight across, but when I get to a person, I pick up my crayon and pretend until I'm on the other side. And now I am going to create, since it's inside, let's do a shelf. I'm going to come up for the side of the shelf, and then I can think about what to put on it. Shelves could have books, video games, they could have objects or toys. You could put a vase on there. And now I'm starting to make a window. I draw a box, and this is going to represent the open window, so I can draw some details that you might see outside the window, but they're going to be very small, like this tree or even this building. If I wanted to, I could also turn this into an artwork and draw a frame around it as an artwork hanging on the wall. But this is a way that I am using to make a window. I draw the ledge and bring it all the way up. Think about what else might be in your home. You could add rugs, furniture. You could add a backpack from school or photos on the wall. Here's a picture I drew of me, and I'm going to put me in my bedroom. I'm going to start with the bed because it's the biggest object in the room besides myself. I like to draw the poster legs of the bed and then the pillows. And I need to make sure that I don't accidentally draw the bed through my body. Now that I've finished that, I'm going to make a line that divides the wall and the floor. And I'm going to go ahead and add a rug. But when I get to my person, I stop. We don't want to draw lines through our person that belong to the background. What is in your room? I'm going to add some Legos. I might add some Barbie dolls. I might add some books and toys. I'm thinking about my room when I was a kid. I was not the cleanest kid. I used to leave a lot of stuff out on the floor. What things are on the floor of your bedroom? Maybe those are details that you could add. I'm drawing the details of my closed bedroom door, and in this open space, I'll go ahead and add my dog. Pets are a great thing to add into the backgrounds of your pictures. If you don't have a pet, think about wildlife if you are drawing outside. Here I have two people who are playing chase. It looks a bit silly now because one person is much smaller, but they are smaller because they're behind. I'm drawing the line of the hill they are running on. These girls are playing tag. I'm going to draw some more land and see how I'm stopping and pretending to draw through my people, even pretending to draw through hair. I'm going to make them outside of the playground. So let's add some details like a tunnel. I could add a roof and a slide. I need a way to get up there. Maybe I can draw a ladder. What else could I add in details outside? I'm thinking that I'm going to make a basketball court, and I'm going to start by drawing the nets and then creating the box that goes around so that I know where to put the lines. Things that you are drawing small in the background don't always need a lot of detail. I'm using some scribble lines, they're controlled scribble lines, to make trees. And I'm going to go ahead and add some sky and some grass, maybe even a few flowers. Let's take a look. I really get an idea of where these girls are playing. What details are you going to add into your drawing? Are you going to be outside or inside? Remember that you need to use objects to make the clues to show your setting. Where are your people?